Yep, so WR Verstappen lines up on pole position ahead of Chandler. And it's the two probably rivals from the last two races on the front row together. There's been a little rivalry going on between these two, and another chapter is about to unfold, but Jolllyy now has got the opportunity to get involved in this, as well as the new boy, ILRT Jinx. We're about to get underway. All 20 drivers are on the grid and ready to go racing here in France. The lights are coming on now ahead of the drivers. Verstappen on pole, Chandler in second. Who will lead into turn one and who will win France? We're away in RFL France. A good start by Verstappen, but a better one by Chandler. But I think Verstappen's got to run down towards turn one to hold it in. As look at Langman trying to make a move up into third place already. As Verstappen holds the lead. Jinx trying to get out through there. He holds the position. Jolllyy running off the track as Langman drops to fifth position. Antzmaz holds P6 ahead of Marshall, ahead of Nomad, ahead of Adam, ahead of Pred, who's made a couple positions in the start. Clenzo as well. Pepsii's dropped to the back of the grid along with Nuthead, who's made a mistake as well. But Verstappen leads the pack as they head down the Minster straight for the first time. Ahead of Chandler, who's under pressure from Jinx already in the Toro Rosso. Jinx making his debut today. Pepsii's picking up a time penalty already, but Jinx has got a run on Chandler as now towards the Minster chicane they go. Verstappen still leads, and then here comes Jinx. Is he going to go? Is he going to go to the inside? No, he doesn't. But Chandler had a little look down the inside of Verstappen, but nothing can be done from Verstappen, Chandler, and then Jinx.
Who's got damage there? I think someone, it might be Clenzo, I'm not sure. Clenzo being hounded here by AntiveBeacon. Beacon trying to go around the outside. Is it Beacon? No, Beacon's gone wide, and now he's lost position he's lost position to Spar Shot, but WR Verstappen leads from Chandler Sita, and then LRT Jinx, and then Jolllyy in fourth place. And let's see, Jinx now all over. Chandler, let's see what's going on in the midfield here.
Oh, Verstappen made a mistake! Verstappen's made a mistake. He's just lost loads of time to Chandler and Jinx. He ran out wide towards turn 4, I think it was. And now he's under pressure from all of the top 4 here. Chandler's going to be the first one to be given an opportunity, and with DRS enabled as well. This surely is going to be Chandler's for the taking. But look at Jinx as well. He can get involved with Verstappen. But Verstappen defending the inside. Chandler going to the inside as well. And Chandler's got the position, but he's gone out wide. And now Verstappen trying to make a move around the outside. And he's come back, and look at them making contact there, wheel banging. And now Chandler down to P2 again. Verstappen takes back the lead, but on the run down towards turn 10 and 11. Is it possible Chandler to try and maybe fight back, or Jinx to maybe even get involved? Jinx going to the outside of Chandler, but Jinx cannot make any sort of move, locking up there a little bit. And now Jolllyy trying to slip down the inside of Jinx, and he's done so very, very opportunistic from Jolllyy, and very nicely done as well. And now Langman getting down the inside of turn 12 on Jinx. Jinx is falling back at the moment, and Antzmaz could well have an opportunity here to get past Jinx as well. It's down towards turn 14 they go. Let's look at Jolllyy on Chandler as well. Jolllyy down the inside of Chandler. They made contact and Chandler's been forced to the pits.
He's got damage.
And now Antzmaz down the inside of Langman. It's all kicking off in the top 6 here as Chandler is in the pits. Jolly's up to P2, Langman's up to P3, Jinx in P4 and Antzmaz in P5, but Antzmaz got a run on Jinx. To the inside he goes, as Antzmaz to the inside. He's got the position. No, he hasn't got the position, and he stays in P5.
For Adam, and now look at this Predator down the inside in towards long left-hander, and that is the moved on for the Ferrari man, and the Ferrari team are going to be very happy with Predator.
With all the battling out in front, maybe he thought trying to pit then would be the best thing to get out of the way. As Pred goes to the inside of Nomad, he's going to get P6 now, and he has got P6 ahead of the Mercedes driver, and the Ferrari man is on a prowl here.
Could he maybe overtake Jolllyy here? See, Langman tries. Langman. Yep, Jolllyy defends. There comes Langman on the inside, and that is one of the easiest passes where he holds it. Jolllyy holds it around the outside, and Jolllyy retains second place, but Langman is still all over him like a rash. In towards second chicane here, and Langman might have to go defensive. Yeah, and there we go, second place, money in the bank for Langman. Second place is...
Pred is going to be one to watch late in the late stages. Here comes Pred now on Jolllyy in the Williams. He's coming, he moves to the inside, and this is going to be an easy move here for Pred. And he's up into the lead. It's a Ferrari driver and the Italian for the Italian team.
Jolllyy tries to go around the outside. Can he make the move stick? Around the outside goes. Oh, what a move that is by the championship leader. And that is a great move by Jolllyy, who's overtaking Jinx.
To the inside of the McLaren driver, but can't make a move as Jinx. That's the fastest lap of this race so far. And now to the inside of turn 5 he goes. And he makes contact with Danny. But that is that damage. I don't think it is. As now Danny round the outside of turn 7 and up down the straight. AntiveBeacon holds the position. But now Danny has slipstream, and DRS, he's going to try and fight back down towards the Mistral chicane. And now to the outside comes Danny. Is he going to be able to hold it?
Yep,
He can hold it. A great move there by Danny to get the position back.
Switch back though.
Antive's not done yet, and he's going to try and find any way he can past. As now on the slipstream with DRS, not with DRS, sorry, with slipstream and ERS. Nope. He goes around the outside of turn 10, which now he's going to turn to the inside of turn 11 and holds it on the inside, as like what Jolllyy did to Jinx before. And is it going to be what Antzmaz does to Antive does to Danny? No, it's not. Danny holds the position.
Very close there. And Clenzo is still side by side. Clenzo and Langman. Langman tries to go around the outside. Multiple lines you can take through there. Is Danny pits. Danny and AntiveBeacon are pitted. And now the battle comes to the pit stops. AntiveBeacon comes out. Where does Danny come out? Comes out slightly ahead again. Good job there.
Langman just went down the inside of the final corner. I completely cut away and I saw Langman go for the move, and he's got the move done. And with the DRS down the main straight, he holds the position as Danny is ahead of AntiveBeacon as they exit the pits. They're both 19 seconds off the lead, so don't count out Pred from getting in as Beacon gets a penalty. But don't count Pred out for coming into this battle later on. For now, it's Jolllyy versus Chandler, and a brilliant run there for Jolllyy means that this job is very easy, and he gets up into P4 there, does Jolllyy, ahead of Chandler Saita 1.
Danny inside is Danny, and Danny, F31, is in the points here at the French Grand Prix. Let's see, he's getting closer, and pretty much that is money in the bank for Antzmaz. Into 7th place for the Alfa Romeo driver.
9 and down towards turn 10. Maybe with a slipstream he'll be able to make a challenge down towards turn 10 and in towards turn 11. As no, he can't make a move into turn 10. And then on the exit of turn 10, down towards turn 11, he goes to the inside. Verstappen versus Jolllyy. Jolllyy on the inside, Verstappen on the outside. Is there going to be contact there? They're pushing each other so hard, trying to give each other no courses at all. And Verstappen on the inside of turn 12, he holds the position. Jolllyy has to settle for P4 for a little bit longer. With Bwumsen coming into this battle, this could mean that Verstappen will be able to hold his ground for a little bit longer, because he'll pick up DRS and slipstream from Bwumsen ahead in the Haas.
Side in towards the penultimate corner. Can he make the move stick? Yes, he can. Clenzo forces him wide. He forced Ian Boy wide, and Ian Boy has to pit after 17 lap-year-old tyres as well.
Jolllyy on the back of this pack as well, so it's a three-way battle, but now they're a race lead, but Bwumsen not really in this battle, as now Bwumsen leads, but Verstappen goes to the inside of turn 1, and Verstappen takes the lead of this race, and now he's got just a moment really to try and pull away from Bwumsen before Jolllyy gets past, and then can launch a challenge on Verstappen. And here comes Jolllyy now down the inside towards turn 4, and he's getting the move done. He's got the move done. A little bit of a corner cut there, but he's got the position and he's up to P2. A good move there by Jolllyy, but it looks like he's a bit too far back, and through turn 10 we go. It looks like Jolllyy has got a better run, and to the inside it goes. Verstappen holding it around the outside. This is a carbon copy of what happened a few months ago, but Jolly's made contact with Verstappen, and Jollyy's been forced off wide, and now Bwumsen swoops into the inside and takes P2 back. But Jolllyy on the inside there of turn 12, he's going to try and hold this position away from Bwumsen. A bit of contact between them both, but it looks like Bwumsen is going to take P2, but he's going to pit surely very soon. He has pit now, and Jolllyy is back released into P2 again. He's got a good chance now on WL Verstappen. Look at him weaving. Verstappen going left to right to left, because he wants to make sure Jolllyy doesn't get past it. Around the outside goes Jolllyy into the chicane, but Verstappen holds his ground and holds the position, but then runs out wide and has to cut the corner. No penalty for him. Pred's got past Chandler, by the way, so Pred's now released, but Verstappen and Jolllyy battling side by side as they head now down towards turn 10 and in towards turn 11. Jolly's got up to the outside line, therefore the better run through turn 10, and now on the inside comes Jolllyy in towards turn 11. Trying to get contact, and Jolly's made contact. Round goes Jolllyy, but it's not too round, and he's still in range of attack. Verstappen having a little moment there on the curb, but look at Jolllyy, he's catching. Look at Verstappen to the inside, but now Jolly's going to get a better run through turn 10. If he can hold it and then go to the inside or to the outside for turn 11. Verstappen holding the inside, Jolllyy around the outside. It's around 4 of these two battling in this corner, but Verstappen once again holds his ground and once again keeps the lead as they head now into the final sector for the 26th time.
If he gets too close, here comes Jolllyy. Which way is he going to go? Verstappen goes defensive, the long way round again for Jolllyy, around the outside. Oh, Verstappen's round! Verstappen spun! And that's Jollyy's going to give the victory to AMS Predator on the final lap of the race. Unfortunately, there was contact there.
Will Jolllyy finish in second or third here? Because the gap between himself and Chandler is 3 seconds, and the gap between them in penalties is only 1 in favour of Chandler. But Jolllyy comes around the final corner, but Pred is going to be your winner as he comes around the final corner. Jolllyy wins on track, but Pred will take his first win of the season after a rotten season so far. He wins ahead of Jolllyy, ahead of Chandler, ahead of Jinx, and Danny F31 comes in fourth place in the end, just Verstappen in 5th. After gaining it in the end. Antzmaz actually gained 5th after penalties. Jinx in 7th in the end after a disappointing after penalty, but a good debut nonetheless. Clenzo in P8, a good race by him, with LCR Bwumsen in P9 on the contra strategy. Flying Roszeey in P10,